Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm Casey Burrow, and I'm here to teach you about derivatives. More importantly, the power rule. I'm going to edit that in post-production. I've been told that derivatives are the most important part of calculus because they are the thing that most people remember when they graduate. You can use derivatives to find the slopes of lines. It doesn't matter what kind of lines. They can be straight lines, parabola lines, or squiggly lines. This is a much quicker way to find the slope than discussing algebra methods, because previously people had said they hated finding the slopes of lines because it was 7.8 out of 10. Too much algebra. Now with a little bit of hand-boning magic, I'll get you started on the power rule. The derivative of x to the n, using the power rule, is n times x to the n minus 1. Now, if we apply the power rule to the equation f of x equals x squared, we take the power, the second power on x, and move it to the front, which is the n, and then we subtract 1 from it, which is to the first power, so all you have is f prime of x equals 2x.
Okay, so as Casey explained before, whenever you have a derivative problem, to get the derivative, you take the exponent and you place it in front of the x, and then you take the exponent minus 1. So x to the fifth becomes 5, x to the fourth, x to the fourth becomes 4, x to the third, 3x to the third. When you take the exponent down, you multiply it with the constant in the front. So this becomes 9x to the second. Same thing with 6x squared, so this becomes 12x. When you take the derivative of x, it's just 1 plus 1. And when you take the derivative of a constant, it becomes 0. So instead of just writing plus 0, we just don't write it at all. So that is the derivative. And this is my dog, and he likes popcorn.
Okay, so you're given the equation f of x equals x to the 3 halves plus x to the 1 half plus 7. And that can also be written as square root of x cubed plus square root of x plus 7. So we're trying to find the derivative, so what we would do first is you see your exponent and you bring it out front. So it would be 3 halves x, and then you'd subtract 1 from this. So 3 halves minus 1 would be 1 half. And then your second one, you would bring 1 half out front. And you'd subtract 1 from 1 half, which would be negative 1 half. So x to the negative 1 half. And then you would have plus 7, which the derivative of that would be 0. And then you could simplify this a little bit more. So up here we have 3 over 2 and the square root of x. And then right here, this would be negative, so you'd bring it down, so it'd be square root of x.
So now we're going to learn how to do the power rule on negative exponents.
So we start out with f prime of x equals, and then we bring the exponent down and multiply it with the number in front. So we have negative 2x, and then you just subtract 1 from the original exponent like we were doing before. So that's negative 2x to the negative third, and then we have negative 3x to the negative 2, and then we have plus 5. And then when we simplify that, Since these exponents are negative, we can move them to the bottom of, stop laughing at me. And so we have negative 2 over x to the third. And then we can do that with the next one. 3 over x to the second plus 5.
It pops up.
Get just like have
No,
the
you shouldn't have it the whole time. Just continue to eat it.
Okay.
The whole thing. Turn it to where the popcorn thing is on the outside.
I have shorts on. This is weird. Oh well. Can you tell I have pants on?
Or is it look like she's not wearing pants? He's even on your face like super